Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, blessed light keepers of our divine intervention. We have massive waves of crystalline codes flowing in through today's cosmic portal, preparing all our good people of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica for tomorrow's most powerful full harvest supermoon and fire sign Aries. As the pure alchemy of angelic fire burns within the sacred, still heart center of all our good people, we transmute, transform, and transcend all that is not in perfect alignment with our divine mission of full planetary liberation. All our starseed earth angelics of the 144 are moving from survival mode to thrival mode. Our rainbow tribe of the new earth did not come to this realm to struggle and suffer, but to thrive and live in abundance as guides and wayshowers of our new Edenic paradigm. Through the love, power, and truth of our true nature of Buddha mind, we live the life of our passions and dreams, and our life becomes a masterpiece of beautiful art as we paint the canvas of eternity with our visions and dreams of our highest ascension timeline of non-duality and unity consciousness forevermore. A'ho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the Blue Cosmic Eagle. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. We are currently being propelled through time itself. In these pivotal moments, we are undergoing a profound and massive time jump that is propelling us forward into our rightful place within the appropriate time-space continuum, with an infinite divine source intelligence of pure love, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, lead to full moon in Aries. Something has been cracked open to the core. A part of you is feeling naked, raw, vulnerable, as if truth made clear where lies or lack of awareness were still present. Some may feel catapulted in a new zone, a new era of their lives. These are powerful days of silence, integration. Some things are becoming evident, clear, but silently in the secret of the heart. What is staying now or growing will appear more and more safe and aligned. These are what remains after the battles, the war even, the destruction. A part of our lives may feel far away now, distant, almost unreconcilable with who we have become now. Realizations are strengthening and landing in the physical, taking full form. There is nothing to understand at this point. It is being felt. At the end of the week, things will accelerate towards more movement, freedom, tangible manifestations, and expressions of the new. The new is taking shape behind the scenes as we speak. For now, honor your emotional state. Rest if need be. Witness what seems to leave fully. Witness what seems to rise from within. The full moon tomorrow marks the majestic ending of the cycle started last March. You are ready to close this fully. Endings may feel final, super clear. New beginnings unfamiliar, yet will soon be evident. This is a huge timeline shift, bigger even. A change of book, of story. You are no longer returning to what you tried to break free from so many times. You are only allowing what is aligned. This is a whole new level of embodiment. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 10-5-25. Today's numbers 5 and 6 can quite literally bring change into your home. They can tweak your creative senses, point out what's old and worn, Analyze the health of your relationships and shift your mindset on everything. The 5 wants color, action, drama, a change of scenery, and a change of heart. Number 6 represents all that matters in your world, all the nearest and dearest, and also your security and comfort. And on the eve of a blooming full supermoon in Aries, no less, you'll be ready to rumble. So change is likely to start with you. But if you're honest, it's been rattling around inside your mind for a while now. And today from Divine Energy Works, upcoming energetic multidimensional events of October 2025. October 2025 initiates a new octave of embodied fire as we emerge from the eclipse season and equinox stargate. The super full moon in Aries, October 6th and 7th, ignites a new architecture of soul fire, aligned action, and resonant embodiment, burning away timelines of avoidance and rerouting our nervous systems to hold more inner flame without collapse. The 1010 Cosmic Gateway and the mid-month Arcturus Gateway layer multidimensional downloads and solar codes into our fields, accelerating cellular upgrades and voice matrix recalibration. As Pluto stations direct, quantum underworld clearings integrate into physical reality, preparing us for the Libra new moon reset into divine equilibrium. October opens a blazing quantum corridor, a living portal of fire codes and solar heart embodiment. October unfolds as a sequence of initiatory pulses, from 1010 to the Arcturus corridor, but it's this lunation that cracks open the portal between hesitation and momentum. The frequencies require response, resonance, readiness. If you felt the stirrings, it means your field is already activating. October 6th, 7th, super full moon in Aries. October 10th, 1010 Cosmic Gateway. October 13th, Pluto stations direct. October 16th through 18th, Arcturus Gateway. October 21st, new moon in Libra. October 31st through November 1st, Samhain energy portal. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. When fire meets depth, the supermoon and Mercury's transformation. October 5th, 2025. Dear friends, tomorrow's supermoon in Aries ignites the sky with raw vitality and the spirit of renewal. Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, rules the spark of life itself, courage, initiative, and the desire to begin anew. When magnified by a supermoon, these flames burn brighter, pushing us to confront stagnation and reclaim our inner drive. This lunation marks a turning point, awakening parts of ourselves that have been dormant since the start of the year. Its energy is fast, bold, and impatient, urging us to take decisive steps toward what our hearts truly crave, even if that means leaving behind comfort zones that no longer fit our evolving spirit. At the same time, Mercury's shift into Scorpio deepens the mental atmosphere. The messenger planet dives beneath the surface, transforming our thoughts from superficial chatter into piercing insight. Scorpio energy is magnetic and investigative. It doesn't accept half-truths. Under this influence, words carry more weight, intuition sharpens, and the unseen becomes tangible. This transit invites us to explore what lies beyond appearances, revealing secrets, motives, and emotions that shape our inner landscape. Combined with Aries' assertive fire, this can lead to powerful revelations about who we are and what drives us. Together, these energies create a synergy of fire and water, a cosmic alchemy that fuels transformation through emotional truth. Aries wants action. Scorpio demands depth as the supermoon illuminates what must be released. Mercury in Scorpio provides the clarity to see the underlying patterns that hold us back. It's not enough to simply act, we must act with awareness. This blend encourages us to merge courage with intuition, allowing passion to be guided by soul wisdom rather than impulse. It's a moment to reclaim power, speak truth, and realign our energy with authenticity. For the sensitive and energetically attuned, this cosmic mix may feel intense. The body may register restlessness, heat surges, or changes in sleep cycles as the nervous system recalibrates to the supermoon's higher frequency. Emotionally, deep feelings, especially those long buried, may surface unexpectedly. Tears, anger, or sudden bursts of motivation are all signs of energetic release. The key is not to suppress, but to observe and channel this energy constructively through movement, journaling, or quiet reflection. This period also heightens psychic sensitivity. As Mercury sinks into Scorpio's depths, intuitive channels open wider, and synchronicities increase. Meditation, breathwork, or quiet moments in nature can help anchor these insights. You may find yourself reading between the lines in conversations, sensing truths before they're spoken, or receiving messages through dreams. Trust what arises. Your inner compass is recalibrating to a higher accuracy. As we move this new week through the heart of the spooky season, this alignment reminds us that magic thrives where courage meets awareness. The supermoon's light may expose what we've avoided, while Mercury in Scorpio gives us the words and the understanding to process it. This is not a time to fear the shadows, but to embrace them as gateways to empowerment. Listen closely to your body, your instincts, and the quiet whispers of your soul. They are guiding you toward deeper clarity and renewed purpose. Stay tuned for more energy updates as we walk together into this new week and the upcoming 1010 portal. Have a blessed day and week. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, in the beginning the universe was sound, light, wisdom, and power. As this infinite source chose to descend into the physical worlds and manifest itself into the vastness of the universe, we too form. After eons of galactic wars, manipulation, and DNA repression, we now retrieve our wings, come back to our original source, recognize ourselves as divine beings, navigate throughout the physical and non-physical God worlds, and awake as trinitized, crystalline humans, as we were created to be. The Aries full moon marks the transitional point between the old and the new. It is the frequency that triggers where we are heading. The new cycle that Neptune and Saturn moving into Aries already announced, and that marks the end and the beginning of the new humans, the new empowered sovereign free species we were meant to be, and that we are gradually retrieving. The Aries-Libra polarity is no longer as such for us as ascending souls, for now with Aries we have transcended the sense of self to embody the feeling of all, for we now feel all within us, even though still individualized beings. 144 flowing in. In this moment we embody our mission of assistance. We transcend the egoic feeling of living for the self, for we now understand that we are here to serve others uniquely, as part of the whole, a lesson we integrated with Pisces. As a result of the evolution that planet Earth is now undergoing, we are now able to receive new illuminated sources of plasma healing frequencies in the form of interdimensional stellar orbs, auroras, our central sun's transmissions, and many other sources to help us realign to who we are. Many of you are now reconnecting to the primary source of creation, as you retrieve unity with your soul, monad, and God self, acting as a trinity and therefore reactivating and embodying the essences from your spiritual triad and original God creational field. We translate in the form of the three flames of creation, from where the first Elohim planetary architects descend. As we restore our DNA, we can reconnect to these divine sources of love, wisdom, and power, infusing our DNA crystalline spiral with these flames, starting by reconnecting our 13th dimensional DNA strand, the unifier strand, as even though we are 12th dimensional beings, our origins go further than that, and we all descend from the universal sound worlds, having the ability to reactivate our original connection to the sound source again. As we activate the wisdom within us, the blue flame records, by activating our thymus with it, and by learning how to command our DNA to embody its essence, we start the process of simultaneity, dissolving linearity, although not completely, for we are still 3D beings, and activating our multidimensionality and ability to navigate through the universal dimensions. Some of you are here to restore unity in the planetary grids and fabrics, acting as zodiac unifiers, restoring their original dimensions and connections to all. This activation is vital to be able to align with the universal, non-physical God worlds, descending the wisdom and frequencies required for you to continue your planetary task. During these last 3 months of this transitional year, challenging for some of us like no other, we are beginning to see the results of DNA rehabilitation as new abilities emerge and the remembrance of who we truly are, moving into a totally new physical reality that is now aligned to who we are. Now is the moment to choose your new trajectory, independently of our human dates that indicate when the new year begins, for it is now, after the last eclipse, when we strongly felt the collapse of timelines, the shift in consciousness within us, and the complete separation of both worlds. Everything we used to participate in before is now part of our past, even though it occurred yesterday. Everything previous to this moment no longer exists and has no power over us, as guides often reiterate. If it has, it is because we continue to recreate it in our present moment. This is a profound passage for us to move inward, create our next trajectory, and align with it, which requires inner work, devotion, and complete trust in knowing that we are heading where we need to be, even though things do not appear to be that way at all. This is when faith is most needed, when we do not see where we are going. We are beginning to see the seeds of our efforts, the results of being patient and surrendering to a higher intelligence within us. We never lose hope and trust, for we know a higher power, a divine intelligence within us, is orchestrating it all in a perfect way for all. May you always find hope in the darkest moments and wisdom in all your life's lessons, beloveds. With an infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. New Earth Money Mindset. The Aries full moon at the beginning of the week brings a collective breakthrough from poverty and survival on the earth. Mother Earth is assisting us in remembering the powerful master creators that we are. This is the birthright that has been stolen from us. We've been undermined under energy vampires that had us believing their false light agenda. God says no more. It's time for new money and new wealth systems to enter and bridge us forward into the new earth timeline where we are financially free. A vibrational shift is happening in the consciousness, freeing our minds to see where our thoughts and beliefs need to change. A new money mindset is happening. This is the new collective consciousness that will seep into the brain cells of the consciousness creators that are here to bridge us into the new earth. This week, allow the transformation to bring the clarity of truth that you are naturally abundant and thriving. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Sunday, October 5th. The moon, ruler of our emotional cycles, is nearing her fullness in the sign of Aries for tomorrow. But today Luna remains in empathic water sign Pisces. She opposes Venus, ruler of relationships and resources, trines Jupiter, planet of expansion and belief systems, conjuncts Saturn, ruler of limitations and karma, and in conjuncts Mercury, ruler of thoughts and perceptions. These other planets are in various signs of the zodiac and creating both positive and not so positive aspects to the sensitive moon. We may be all over the place with our feelings and reflections. Some of our internal questions may be, am I healing and moving towards a state of wholeness? Do I have faith and trust that the universe is leading me to a more aligned place? Have I released the old karmic patterns and stories that I no longer wish to carry with me? Can I shift my belief systems and communicate with myself and others in a more authentic way? Pisces, where the moon is today, is the last sign of the zodiac. It is a sign of completion and letting go. What are you still holding on to that you need to release? A situation, a relationship, a perspective. The full moon tomorrow is in Aries, first sign of the zodiac, and ruler of the self. It does not mean that we have to act in an arrogant or it's only about me kind of way. However, it's about self-confidence, courage, independence, initiation, new beginnings, and making sure your needs, wants, and desires are also being met. Focus on clearing old energies and mindsets today, and then focus on activating new energies and dreams tomorrow. Blessings of love and light to all, from ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury in Libra, quincunx Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Sometimes it feels like we're stuck, brain blocked, unable to reach the answer we need. The mind gets caught in a worry groove, taking over the same old problem without finding a solution. Maybe you just don't know whether you're right or wrong. Under this influence, logic insists that intuition is misguided. Do not discount your wise inner voice. It may help to ask for feedback. Shift your position, reframe. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of the end goal. Remind yourself of what you would like in the long term. Achievement doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't matter that it's going to take time. Consider your most important responsibilities first. Commit to those and put the rest to one side. Your mind is a master creator. You're not stuck. You're fermenting ideas. Stop second-guessing yourself. Be at peace with saying no. Dissolve resistance through stillness. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 195, Blue Cosmic Eagle. Tone 13 with keywords transcend, endure, and presence. Crowns the 13th day of the Blue Night Wave spell, inviting you to evaluate the journey like sitting back after a long trip to absorb the views. The 13th day is hard because there is so much to process, depending on how intense the wave spell was for you. On the last day, it's all being evaluated, and that is the enduring part. It's like cramming for an exam at the last minute. The pressure is on, and there's so much to take in. It is a necessary process because you won't be ready for the next installment otherwise. This 13-day cycle, the 15th chapter of the Tzolk'in's 20, focuses on dreams, abundance, and intuition, and today's cosmic energy urges you to digest the lessons before starting the Yellow Warrior wave spell. Blue Eagle represents creativity, vision, and mind. Blue Eagle days are all about seeing the big picture. Step back and look at your life. What do you see? Consider all angles and vantage points before making any decisions. If you see any problems, use creative solutions to solve them. As Blue Cosmic Eagle, you may have to endure to see things from a higher perspective. Flying conditions are not ideal, so ground yourself, perhaps by journaling your insights to align with the wave spell's intuitive growth. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Cosmic Eagle, 13 Maine, Keen 195, 5th of October 2025, Transcending Planetary Mind, Creating the Dream, Keen 195 = 15 = 6, Heaven Christ Consciousness Code. Today we have 66 days to go in this current spin of the Tzolk'in. A brilliant double heavenly gate to pass through on our journey to paradise. Today is a monumental day, on a cosmic eagle day. We have incredibly clear vision in all directions. We can see for miles and miles, 360 degrees, in seen and unseen realms throughout the cosmos. All is revealed. The veil of illusion is lifted. Get ready for more big reveals. Today is the one expansive day of transcendental visions of our glorious new rainbow world. A huge wake-up call for humanity. The bells are ringing, and so we arrive at day 13, the final day in the blue night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today, as we close this 13-day journey with Octave, our intuitive and sensitive blue night, we have arrived at the point of our pure presence of cosmic awareness. As we arrive at the peak of the highest mountain, we look around 360 degrees, and from our lofty platform, we can see through the eyes of the enlightened ones, seeing the new world before us, embracing the cosmic abundance and pure presence of Pachamama. Add some, we have arrived and we can see the bigger picture, envisioning a brighter future for our new world and all of Earth's inhabitants. It is time to create the dream. Tone of creation, cosmic is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess and synchronic natural time. Cosmic action transcends, power endures, essence presence. Today we have incredible spiritual power at our disposal to transcend all the lies and illusions, releasing the scarcity patterns and limited poverty consciousness and suffering, where the old world and all its trappings dissolve into the cosmic mists. We can transform them by our pure presence, translating into pure bliss. We have arrived. Add some. I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Today we can be still and realize the connectedness of all things through the realm of the dream time, transcending all but the power of pure consciousness, through the frequency of pure internal presence in our united dreaming. A'ho. Today's question is, how can I fully awaken the dream within me and create the highest vision of peace, joy, and abundance for all beings on our beautiful planet through cosmic embodiment? And so we bid adieu to Octave, the awakened dreamer, who has guided our journey through the abyss of our collective unconscious, uncovering the path to our greatest dreaming over the last 13 days. Transcending limitations, declaiming our cosmic abundance that has always been available as our birthright and waiting for us to claim, bringing it forth into our new reality. The rainbow warriors can now claim their cosmic abundance. Tomorrow we commence a brand new wave spell with Kib, the fearless rainbow warrior, who will guide us to forge a new path to a beautiful new world as we achieve our collective quest. And so our journey through the dream spell continues. Divine blessings for your transcendence into pure cosmic abundance. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 195, Blue Cosmic Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to create. Transcending mind, I seal the output of vision with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of self-generation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications of future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Kangel, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank our Divine Angels of the Light at Holistic Pet Care for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Angels. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You can purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the blue cosmic eagle. I call forth the presence of the blue cosmic eagle, guardian of vision, seer of the infinite sky, with wings of sapphire flame and eyes that pierce beyond time. You lift me above illusion into the vast horizon of truth. I decree that my sight be cleared of all distortion, that my inner eye awaken to the pathways of spirit, and that I may soar upon the currents of divine will. Through your sacred flight, I am carried into the higher realms of wisdom and prophecy. I remember my star lineage, my soul's covenant, and the limitless potential encoded within my being. O blue cosmic eagle, expand my vision beyond fear, beyond separation, so that I may behold the wholeness of creation, and weave my destiny in harmony with the great cosmic song. By the decree of my higher self, by the alignment with Source Eternal, I embody the majesty of your wings and the clarity of your gaze. So it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful full supermoon in Aries tomorrow, as we continue our journey through the Ascension Portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.